Okay, good morning, class. So this is a video on a review lesson for the second monthly examination. So the coverage for your exam will be multiplication and division of rational expressions and addition and subtraction of rational expressions. So I'll start with multiplication and division of rational expressions. So example, we have 2a squared plus 6 over 5b squared, 5b cubed times 10b to the fourth over 3a squared plus 9. So first, you're going to get the factor of the numerator, 2a squared and 6, and the common factor is 2. Then divide 2a squared divided by 2 is a squared plus 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3 over 5b cubed times 10b to the fourth over, then this is 10. We're going to get the factor, and the common factor is 3. And then divide 3a squared divided by 3 is a squared plus 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. And then you're going to get the common factor. We have a squared plus 3 divided by a squared plus 3 is equal to 1. And then 10 divided by 5, this is equal now to 2. Then b to the fourth divided by b is equal to b. So therefore, we have now 2 times 2 is equal to 4. b, because 4 minus 3 is equal to 1 over, this is now 3 over 3. So this is now the final answer. Okay, next. If we have, again, if we have 2x minus 3 over 1 minus 5x, this is negative, times 5x minus 1 over 2x plus 3. Okay? So we're going now to simplify by multiplying here the sign. So we have 2x minus 3, then multiply this sign, negative times positive is equal to negative 1. Negative times negative is positive 5x. Okay? Times 5x minus 1 over 2x plus 3. Okay? So this is negative, and therefore we have this is now equal to 2x minus 3 over 2x plus 3. Then we copy here the negative sign. Therefore, to simplify, since we're going to get rid of the parentheses or the sign, the grouping sign, we have now 2x minus 3 over negative times positive 2x is equal to negative 2x. Negative times positive 3 is negative 3. So therefore, this is your final answer. Okay? And the third example. Okay. So if we have 7x squared minus 14x over 8y to the fifth times 12y cubed over 21 x squared y minus 28 x y squared. Okay? So we're going to get the factor of the denominator, and the common factor here is 7x. And divide 7x squared divided by 7x is equal to x minus 14x divided by 7x is equal to 2 over. So here we can now simplify by getting the common factor, the GCF between 12 and 8. So the common factor is 4. Then 12 divided by 4, this is now 3. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. So this is now, so since this is 3 minus 5 is equal now to squared. So times, so this now becomes 3 over 21. The common factor is 7xy. Then 21x squared y divided by 7xy is equal to 3x minus, then we have 27 divided by 7xy is equal to 7, or rather 4. We have now 4y. Okay? Then we're going now to cancel 7x divided by 7x. Cancel. So what remains now in the numerator is 3 times x minus 2 over, so we have now 2 times y is equal now to 2y squared rather this is squared, this is 2, so plus 1 is, this is now cube times 3x minus 4y. Okay, so therefore this is now your final answer. Okay, that's it. So this is number 3 example. Then we have another example. Number 4 example. So if we have 3x over 2x minus 5 times negative 2 plus 5 over 6x minus 9x squared. Okay? So here in the numerator, it simplifies, so we will copy the numerator and the denominator. Okay, now, since this is negative, this is 2x plus 5, this is 2x minus 5. Now, to make this 2x minus 5, we are going to multiply this by negative 1. So, negative 1 times negative 2x is positive 2x. Negative 1 times positive 5 is negative 5. Okay, so we have here negative over, and then we are going to factor this by using the common monomial factor, and the common monomial factor, the GCF, is 3x. And then divide 6x divided by 3x is equal now to 2 minus 9x squared divided by 3x is equal to 3x. Okay? And then, we are going to simplify. Since this is now 2x minus 5 is the same with this 2x minus 5, we can now cancel this. And what remains in the numerator, this is negative. Negative 3. By the way, negative 3, this 3x will be cancelled. 3x divided by 3x is equal to 1. Okay, that's equal to 1. Okay, we will remove this. So therefore, we have now in the numerator, this is now equal to negative 1 over the denominator now is 2 minus 3x. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, so sana naintindihan po natin. And we have another example for you to understand more. So the number 5 example on multiplication and division. Okay, how about if you have x squared minus y squared over x times x squared plus xy over x plus y. Okay? So, we're going to factor the numerator, and what kind of factoring are we going to use? So, we're going to use the difference of two squares. So, x plus y times x minus y over x times, here we're going to use common monomial factoring, and the common factor is x. X squared divided by x is x, plus xy divided by x is equal to y, over x plus y. Okay? And then we simplify, so x plus y divided by x plus y. Okay? Or you can pair this one para makita natin. Okay na yan. And then, x divided by x. Okay? And what remains now in the numerator is x minus y times x plus y. And the denominator now is equal to 1. So, this is now your answer. Final answer is x plus y times x minus y. Okay, the sixth example, we have, again, in multiplication, we have a squared minus 25 over a times a plus 2 over a squared minus 3a minus 10. Okay. So here, we can use here difference of two squares. So 1 plus 5 times a minus 5. Why? Because the square root of 25 is 5. So one positive and one negative, and we copy times a plus 2 over. Then you're going to use trinomial factoring. What is the factor of 10? And when you get the sum is equal to 3. So we have a times a. So this is 5 and this is 2. Since this is negative and this negative will take the higher value, which is negative 5, and this is positive 2. Because when you add, negative 5 plus 2 is equal to negative 3, and you get the product, we have negative 5 times 2 is equal to negative 10. And so we look for the numerator and the denominator which has the same number or a variable or an expression. So we have here a minus 5 divided by a minus 5. A plus 2 divided by a plus 2 is equal to 1. So therefore, what remains in the numerator is a plus 5 and the denominator is a. And so that is the answer. So a plus 5 over a. Okay? Next, sana naintindihan po. So we have number 7 example. Okay? So if we have m squared minus 6m plus 9 divided by all over m squared minus m minus 6 times m squared plus 2m over m squared plus 2m minus 15. Okay? So here in this example, you're going to use trinomial factoring. Okay? So I start with the factoring. So you're going to factor, get the sum and the product. So 9, this is perfect trinomial. So we have minus, the square root of 9 is 3. Then minus 3. Because negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. And negative 3 plus negative 3 is negative 6. Okay? Over. This is trinomial. So what is the factor of 6? When you subtract it or when you add it becomes 1. So we have m. So negative 3 and m plus 2. Okay? Why? Because negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Negative 3 plus 2 is equal to negative 1. Okay, times. So here, we're going to use, since this is not a trinomial, we can use a common factor. The common factor is m. Then divide. M squared divided by m is equal to m plus 2m divided by m is equal to 2 over. Then here we're going to use trinomial factoring. So this is 2m, this is m. Okay, so m plus, then m minus. Why? Because this is a negative. So negative 2 and then positive, or rather negative 3 and positive 5. Why? Because negative 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. And now we are going to cancel with both. This is equal to 1. So m squared, m minus 3 divided by m minus 3. M minus 3 minus m minus 3 divided by m minus 3. Then m plus 2 divided by m plus 2 is equal to 1. So therefore, The answer is m. What remains in the numerator is m, and what remains in the denominator is m plus 5. So, do not cancel m and m because it has here a, a plus sign or an operation between m and 5. We can only cancel when there is no operation between 5 and m. If the operation is only multiplication, that we can use cancellation. Okay? Okay, next. So, this is the last example for multiplication, and later we're going to gi give examples on the division. So, example number 8 on multiplication of so if we have r plus s divided by r squared minus s squared times r squared minus 2rs plus s squared over r squared minus rs. Okay? So, we're going to factor since r plus s is in the lowest term. We just copy or in the simplified form. So, here, we're going to use difference of the square. So, r plus s, then r minus s, times. So, we're going to use trinomial. This is a perfect square. Our perfect trinomial factoring, we have r times r. This is square root of 1 is 1. So, we have here x, rather s. Since this is negative, so negative times negative is positive. Negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2 rs. So, here again, the common factor is r. R squared divided by r is r, minus rs divided by r is s. So, we are now going to cancel r plus s divided by r plus s is 1. R minus s divided by r minus s is 1. R minus s divided by r minus s is 1. So, therefore, what remains in the numerator is 1 and the denominator is r. So, therefore, 1 over r is the final and simplified answer. Okay? So, let's come now on the division of rational expressions. So, if we have the first example, on the division, so this is division of rational expressions. Okay, here. So, if we have v squared minus 9 over 3v squared plus 12 divided by v plus 3 over v squared plus 4. Okay? So, we simplify the first. So, what kind of factoring are we going to use? Yes, it's difference of the squares. So, v minus 3 times v plus 3. And then here, common factor, common is 3. We have 3v squared divided by is v squared plus 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then, since this is division, you're going to change this to multiplication and get the reciprocal of this now becomes the numerator and this is now becomes the numerator. We have to find the reciprocal. So, we have now v squared plus 4 over v plus 3. Okay? we change the operation to multiplication and get the reciprocal of the divisor. And now we're going to get the common factor between the numerator and the denominator. So we have here v squared plus 4 divided by v squared plus 4 is 1, then v plus 3, and then v plus 3. So therefore, what remains in the numerator is v minus 3 over 3. Okay, so that's it. It's equal now. The final answer is v minus 3 over 3. Okay, another example on division. So if we have 30 over y squared plus 4y minus 12 divided by 6y over y minus 2. Okay, so first we simplify the denominator here, and this is equal to 4. So the factor is y plus 6, then y minus 2. Why? Because this is 12. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. And the middle term is 4. So get the sum. 6 plus negative 2 is 4. Okay, then we are going to change the operation to multiplication and get the reciprocal of the divisor. So we have now y minus 2 over 6y. And then we simplify. If there is a common factor or a common between the numerator and denominator, so you divide. So y minus 2 divided by y minus 2. So this is now 30 divided by 6y is equal to, this is now equal to 5, and this is equal to 1. Okay, so therefore we have now 5 over, we have now y times y plus 6. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, so if you have some questions, just message me, then you can ask questions. Okay, and another example, number 3, example on division. So if we have y squared minus 36 over y squared minus 8y plus 16 divided by 3y minus 18 over y squared minus y minus 12. Okay? So we are going to simplify, get the factor of the numerator here. So we have now y plus 6, then y minus 6. Why? Because you get the square root of 36. Here, using the trinomial factoring, we have 16. This is a perfect trinomial factoring. So y minus 4 times y minus 4 times, so this is now y squared minus y minus 12 over 3y minus 18. Okay, and then we're going to factor the divisor. So here we just copy y plus 6 times y plus minus 6 over y plus 4 or minus 4 times y plus minus 4 times. So we factor this, y squared this is 12, by the way, this is 12. So we have to factor By the way, this is 12 ha. Baka maano ninyo, this is 12. Okay, this is 12. Okay, so we factor using trinomial factoring. Common is, so we have now y times y. This is now 4. And this is 3. So 4 becomes negative 4. And this is positive. Why? Because negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. And then the denominator, we're going to factor using common factor. The common factor is 3. So 3y divided by 3 is y minus 18 divided by 3 is 6. Okay, now look. And so y minus 6, we have here y minus 6 divided by y minus 6. Y minus 4 divided by y minus 4. Okay? So therefore, what remains in your denominator, either the numerator, is, ilagay natin dito. So, hindi nagkakasya. Here na lang. Dito na lang. Okay, so we have y plus 6 then y plus 3. This is the numerator over, we have here 3 times y minus 4. So therefore, this is now your final answer. Okay, so sana naintindihan po natin. Okay, next. Next example on division. So we have now 1, number 2, number 3. So this is number 4 example. Okay, fourth example. So we have y cubed plus 3y over y squared minus 9 divided by y squared plus 5y minus 14 all over y squared plus 4y minus 21. Okay, so first change this first step. Okay, wag muna natin the factor. We first change this to multiplication expression and get the reciprocal. This is now y squared plus 4y minus 21 over y squared plus 5y minus 14. And after changing to multiplication, we're going to get the factor. We have here a common factor is y. So we have here y cubed divided by y is y squared plus 3y divided by y is 3 over, this is difference of two squares, so we have y plus 3 times y minus 3. Okay, then we factor this one, so a factor is y plus 7 times y minus 3 over, again factor, that is, this is 5, we have 11 and rather 7 and 2, so y plus 7, then y, since this is negative, minus 2. Okay, and then simplify. Okay? Tignan natin yung 3y. So we have y plus 7 divided by y plus 7, y minus 3 divided by y minus 3. So therefore, so no more na. So the answer now is equals to y times y squared plus 3 over y plus 3 times y minus 2. Okay, this is now the final answer. Okay, very good. So we have another example on division. If we have a cube plus 4a over a squared minus 16 divided by a squared plus 6a, rather 8a plus 5, rather plus 15 divided by a squared plus a minus 20. Okay, so here we will just get the common monomial factor. The common monomial is a. 3. We have here a squared. For a divided by a is equal to 4. And difference of 2 square, so a plus 4 times a minus 4. Then we simplify. This now becomes numerator. Becomes the denominator. So we have now a squared. And a squared plus a, the factor is a plus 5, then a minus 4. Okay? And the denominator will be now a plus 5 times, a plus 5, then a plus 3. Because 5 times 3 is equal to 15, 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Okay, then now we get the common factor. So we have here, this is a plus 5 divided by a plus 5. A minus 4 divided by a minus 4. So, therefore, what remains now in the numerator is a times a squared plus 4 over denominator we have a plus 4 times a plus 3. Okay, so that's it for division of rational expressions. And then, this is for the addition and subtraction of polynomial, or rather rational expressions. Okay, now in addition and subtraction of rational expressions, you are going to get the LCD. And we have here how to add and subtract the same denominator, and also if they have unlike denominator, do not just have the same denominator. Okay, now, so in adding rational expressions, say for example, so you're going to add the same denominator in a fraction if we have 3 over 7 plus 2 over 7. If we have the same denominator, we will just cop copy and add. Okay? So with 5/8 minus 2 over 8 equals copy and subtract. Okay? That is the basic on how to add the same denominator. Okay? So if we had 5, 6 over x minus 5 plus x plus 2 over x minus 5, so you're going to copy the denominator and you will add or subtract the numerator. So we have here x plus 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. So this is the answer. Okay, this is now the simplified answer on how to add if the denominator is the same. Okay, another example, if we have x squared plus 3x minus 2 over x plus 5 x minus 2, okay, plus 4x plus 12 over x plus 5 x minus 2. Okay, the same denominator, we copy the denominator and add or subtract the numerator. X squared has no common, so we have same sign. 3x plus 4x is equal to 7x. Negative 2 plus 10 is positive 10. Okay? So therefore, we can now simplify by factoring. X, the factor of 10, when you subtract, is equal to 2. And x is equal to 10. Okay, it's equal to 10. And round, this is not 10. This is, ano ba yan? Sino ba ko? Tama, negative 10 over x plus 5 oh, this is 5, by the way. This is, sorry, ha? This is 5. Okay. So we copy x plus 5 times x minus 2. Then you simplify. X plus 5 divided by x plus 5 is 1. So what remains now is equal now to x plus 2 over x minus 2. Okay, so that's the final answer on adding with the same denominator. How about subtracting with the same denominator? Okay, we're going to subtract. Okay, we have another example. If we have the same denominator, if we have 3x squared minus 2x minus 7 over x squared plus 9, rather minus 9, plus negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 over x squared minus 9. Okay, since they have the same denominator, we will copy the denominator and you're going to simplify the numerator. Then combine similar terms. So 3x squared minus 2x squared is x squared. Negative 2x plus 3x is equal to 1. Negative 7 plus 1 is equal to minus 6. Okay? And then, you're going to simplify by getting the factor. Okay? So, we have here x. So, 6. What is the factor of 6 when you subtract magiging or when you add magiging 5? Okay? Yes, it's x plus 2, 3, x minus 2. And this is a common, rather difference of two squares. So, one positive and one negative. So, therefore, the final answer is x plus 3 divided by x plus 3 is equal to 1. So, we have now x minus 2 over x minus 3. Okay? Sana naintindihan po ang lesson ni ma'am. Okay? That is adding with the same denominator. Okay? How about adding with different denominator? Now, to add different denominator, you're going to get the LCD. So, how are we going to get the LCD of the denominator? For example, how to find, lagay natin, finding the LCD. Okay, so how do you find the LCD? Between 18, halimbawa, we have 5 over 18, a to the 4th, b plus negative 2 over 27, a cubed, b squared c. Okay, we're going to get the LCD. Now, to get the LCD, you're going to get the factor of the coefficients. Okay? So, this is the shortcut. So, the factor of, you just get the greatest common factor. 18 is 9 times 2. This is 9 times 3. And then, this is considered one pair. So, we have 9 times. And multiply the remaining numbers. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. So, therefore, multiply. So, the LCD between 18 and 27 is 54. And then, how about, ma'am, the variables and exponent? So, get the variable with the highest exponent. Now, we have here A. We have here 3 and 4. So, the LCD is a to the 4th. Then, B. So, we have 2 and 1. The highest is 2. So, the LCD, and then, you will copy C. You just multiply. So, the LCD is 54, A squared, B, C. Understand? Okay, another example. How are we going to find the LCD between 1 over x squared minus 9, negative 3x, we will just find the LCD over x minus 4, and negative 6x squared over x squared minus 7x plus 12. Okay? plus 12. Okay, so we get the LCD. So we have to factor. So the factor of x squared minus 9 is x plus 3, then x minus 3. Then we copy x minus 4. So we have x minus 4 times 1. And then, so we have x squared minus 7x plus 12. So the factor now is, so x minus 4, x minus 3. Okay, therefore, we are going to get the group. We will group. Okay, so we have here one group of x plus 4. So this is the LCD. One group of x minus 4. And then one group of x minus, okay, one group of x minus 3. And we have another, which is x plus 3. You just multiply them. And this is your LCD. X minus 4 times x minus 3 times x plus 3. So, okay. Okay, so let's get now an example. Okay, so we have another example para mas maintindihan on finding the LCD. Okay, finding the LCD of, okay, here. Okay, this one. How to find the LCD if you have, okay, how about this one? Start now with an example on addition when the denominator is not the same. Okay, here. So if we have 5x, okay, 5x plus 1 over, okay, this is the same denominator, huh? Para mas maintindihan and get the LCD, minus, this is subtraction, 4x minus 7 over x squared minus 64. Okay. So, since the denominator is the same, we are going to copy the denominator, okay, and subtract the numerator. So 5x, since this is subtraction, no, you're going to change the operation to addition. You're going to change, and this now becomes negative, and this is now becomes positive. So therefore, this is now equal to 5x plus 1 minus 4x plus 7. Okay? We copy the sign, and the operation now is addition. Okay, so therefore 5x, then combine similar terms. So we have 5x minus 4x is x. 1 plus 7 is 8. And then, since this is difference of two, so we can factor this using difference of two squares. So we are going to factor by getting the square root, which is equal to x plus 8 and x minus 8. And then, since we have the same numerator and denominator, so 1 x plus 8 divided by x plus 8 is equal to 1. And the numerator now, this is equal now to 1 over x minus 8. And so, that is how to get the final answer and to subtract rational expressions. Okay, another. So, if we have 2x, if we have 2x plus 3 over x plus 5 minus x minus 3 over x plus 5. So, since this has the same denominator, so we copy and change the operation. This becomes positive. This becomes negative. This becomes positive. Okay, so we copy 2x plus 3. This is now minus x. This is plus 3. Okay, so we simplify. So we have 2x minus x is equal to x. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6 over x plus 5. Since this is now in the simplified form, so this is your final answer. Okay? That is the final answer. Okay. Okay, next. How about this one? If we have negative 10, how are you going to subtract x squared plus 5x minus 20 over 3x squared plus x minus 2 minus negative 10 minus 6x minus 5x squared over 3x squared plus x minus 2. Okay, now since again the denominator is the same, we will copy the denominator, which is 3x squared plus x minus 2. And then we are going to change the operation now. This is now positive. This is positive. This is positive. This is positive. Then we copy here x squared plus 5x minus 20. This is combined similar terms, so this is now positive 5x squared. This is positive 6x. This is positive 10. Then, combine similar terms, we have x squared plus 5x squared is 6x squared. Okay? 5x plus 6x is equal to 11x. Negative 20 plus 10 is negative 10. over, copy the denominator, 3x squared plus x minus 2. Okay? Now, since we can simplify or we can factor this. So, the factored form of 6x squared minus 11x is, so we have here 3x minus 2. Then, this is 2x. This is 10. This is equal to positive 5. And this one, we can also factor 3x, then x. This is 2. So we have here 2 and 1. This is minus, this is plus. Because 2 times 1, negative, is negative 2. We have here 3 minus 2, x is positive 1. So therefore, combining similar term or multiplying with the same numerator, this is equal now to 1. So therefore, this is now your final answer. Okay? Next. So now we are going to get the LCD right here. So we have here, if we have x minus 1 over x minus 2 minus x squared plus 4x minus 4 over x squared plus 4x minus 12. Okay. Since the denominator is not the same, so we are going to factor in order for us to get the LCD. So we just copy here, minus. So we will just copy the numerator. Okay, here we're going to factor. So we have x, so this is 12, this is 6 and 2, okay? Since this is positive, this is now your positive, this is negative. And then, to find the LCD, we have x minus 2, the same, one pair, and we have x plus 6. So this is the LCD. And the LCD now, since this is subtraction, we are going to change the sign. This now becomes positive. So this becomes negative. This is negative. Since this is positive, negative, this becomes positive. Then, we copy plus. This is plus. Okay. Not yet. Okay, sorry class. Erase muna natin before we change the sign. We are going to subtract. Okay. This is 4x and this is 12. Okay. So, we are going, after finding the LCD, we're going to divide. Okay, you go LCD, divide, multiply, and simplify. Okay, so x, this is x minus 1. So x minus 2 times x plus 6 divided by x minus 2. So ano bang meron dito? Meron dito x squared, x minus 2. So therefore, this is x minus 6. Then, copy minus. Lagyan po ng grouping symbol. x plus 6 times x minus 2 divided by the denominator here is equal to 1. So we will just copy x squared plus 4x minus 4. Okay? And since this is subtraction, we're going to change this to positive. This is negative. This is negative. This is positive. Okay? Okay. But this is multiplication, so we multiply first. So x times x is x squared. Then get the middle term is the sum. Negative 1 plus, okay, by the way, this is positive. Negative 1 times 6 is equal to positive 5x. Negative 1 times negative 6 is negative 6. Okay? This is negative minus x squared. This is negative 4x. This is positive 4. Then, the LCD is x minus 2. So, x minus 2 and x plus 6. Okay, final answer. Combining similar terms, we have x squared minus x squared. This is now 1, this is 0. We have 5x minus 4x is equal to x. Negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. Then, copy x minus 2, x plus 6. And then, x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 is 1. Therefore, yung numerator ninyo is only 1. So, this the final answer now is, 1 over x plus 6. Okay? How about addition? Say, for example, we have x minus 4 over x squared plus 5x plus 6 plus x minus 1 over x squared minus 4. Okay? So, we are going to factor in order for us to get the LCD. Okay, copy. So, the factor of this is x plus 2 times x plus 3. Because 3 times 2 is 6, 3 plus 2 is 5. Then x minus 1 over, and the factor is x minus 2 because this is difference of two squares. Okay? And then, the LCD now will be x plus 2, one pair of x plus 2, another pair, we have x plus 3, and we have x minus 2. Okay? Then after getting the LCD, you're going to multiply, or rather divide. The LCD here, we have the 3 LCD. The LCD divided by the denominator of the first of the addends. Here we have x plus 2, meron. X plus 3, meron. So what remains now is x minus 2. So copy the numerator x minus 4 times x minus 2 plus, okay, this LCD divided by the denominator here, x minus 2x plus 2, x minus 2x plus 2. So what remains now is x plus 3. Okay, so we copy x minus 1, then x plus 3. And then simplify by multiplying. So we have, okay, another. So if we have now to multiply x minus 4, we will just copy yung previous natin na slide. So x minus 2 plus multiply x plus 3 times x plus 1 over, and our LCD is x plus 2 times x minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 2. Okay? Okay, so, what, teka, ano ba yung kanina? Ito ba yung kanina? X minus 4, x, okay, so x plus 5. Ito pala, by the way, sorry. So, x, rather, ito ba? X minus 4, x plus 1, ito. Okay, so, we have x plus 4, yeah, times x minus 2. Okay, this is x minus 1. Sorry, class. So, this is, okay, you erase this one. Start to draw. Okay. So, we have now x plus 4, x plus, rather, x minus 1, then x plus 3. In the denominator, x plus 2, x minus 2, then x plus, this is 3. Okay? So, therefore, multiply x squared, then add negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6x. Negative 2 times positive, negative 4 is 8. Negative 2 times negative 4 plus x times x, x squared. Negative 1 plus 3 is 2. Then, product negative 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Then, copy x plus 2 times x plus 3, then x minus 2. Simplify first. We have x squared divided by plus x squared is 2x squared because 1 plus 1 equals 2. Negative 6 plus 2x is negative 4x. 8 plus, rather 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. Then, copy the denominator. So, we have now x plus 2 times x plus 3 times x minus 2. Okay. Since the denominator has no common or cannot be factored using trinomial factoring, so this is now in the simplified form. No? So this is now your final answer. Okay, so I hope you understand our lesson, and if you do not understand, just message me, and then there is an example in your book, no? And then some of our video lessons. So thank you and good luck for your exam. Okay, good luck for your exam. Bye.